Hey, it's James. So, she's been blocked for a while, and there was a point where she was nonstop calling and bothering me, and then I don't know where I was getting these like comments on my Facebook that were nice, and I didn't know that she was unblocked through the Facebook. You can block them through Messenger, but then you have to secondary block them through Facebook anyways. So she wasn't, and she was saying nice things, so I left her unblocked. But she said a couple of nasty comments, which I ended up deleting, and then eventually blocking her from my Facebook. So I did that over a week ago. I don't even remember when the last time I did it. I haven't heard from her. And to be honest, completely honest, I am a little sad. And I knew months ago when this whole thing began, and which I was freaking out about, that I would never be able to talk to her again. And I already knew that. And I know it's supposed to make me feel better, like, oh, that's fine, don't worry about it. But I feel like it's also, it's extremely disappointing. I have to force myself to walk away from somebody who I cared about a lot and was willing to change for and all that. And I was hoping that they were, open to the suggestion of, let's work this out. But anyways, I noticed that I get a lot of flashbacks. Sometimes a certain song will spark something in my mind, and I'll have to find a space where I can be, where I can hide my face for a minute because I'm in distress over it. And it's like something I can't help. It's like I know I have the option to tune it out, and that's maybe my problem. I don't know. I tried to go out during the day and remind myself that if I present myself as wounded, that I will be attacked. And even though I told myself don't do that, I still feel that way. I still feel that way. I'm hoping tomorrow it's different. Like I don't spend all day crying or every day crying, but I do have tears, and that's just something I still can't get away from. It's been 3 months at least. It was like the beginning of March, and it's freaking halfway through June now. How much longer is it going to be? Every person I've met has been terrible. I mean, extremely bad. That I've been practicing walking away from them or calling them out. I ended up blocking them, or they ended up blocking me. Almost every day. I'm turning down invitations for intimacy and sex on purpose because I know that's not who I want to be with. And you know what I mean? Like, I only feel guilty. Like, oh yeah, let's come over, had meaningless whatever. Like, no, that's not what I want. And I feel like I deserve better than that. So why should I say yes? I don't even really want to. I mean, And that's where I'm like, I know I'm doing the right thing because I know I don't really want to even. I mean, like, so much other stuff is happening outside of that particular thing with this person, and you know, however I'm feeling about them. So many other things are happening that it's just like a compound that it's almost unbearable. It's almost unbearable. And part of me wants to just lose it, just lose control and just go crazy on everybody and everything. Yesterday, I think I was in the McDonald's drive-thru and I was flipping out, I think. For no reason, I think, but it's because the person was taking a long time. But I lost my temper. So much so that somebody ended up paying for my meal. But it's because everything else is falling apart. You know, I got upset with my daughter. You know, she's a teenager, but I apologized later, and you know, I don't know if she fully accepts my apology, but you know, it's like I couldn't bring myself to not get upset with the only person that would listen. I like flipped out about nothing. I've been dealing with these type of people my whole life that prey upon anything that I care about. My children, which is my real only weakness. You know, me having a job, because I've had not a very good track record with jobs, and I'm happy to have one in general, and two that I like a lot and is something that I am happy doing. This is something I feel like I'm good at. But anyways, long story short is that I don't want to put it in those words, but I mean, I still feel the abuse, though she is not talking to me. Her absence is hurting me a lot right now, because when she was continuing to abuse me, I still felt her presence. Now I am, you know, and the thing is I never look her up. I never look her up. Not once have I looked at her Facebook. Not once have I checked her out or tried to figure out who she's talking to or what she's doing. I did that for a minute in the beginning, and I was like, I knew what she was doing. And then after that, she told me exactly what she was doing. But I didn't have to even look. And she just told me. And I don't want to hear it anymore. Why would I? Why would anybody want to hear that from somebody that they care about? That they're running around doing all these things. Why? And only somebody that's mean and all that stuff is gonna like sit there and smear it on you. Here, let me take all this crap and smear it all over you. There. You know, like that's... All I'm saying is that, you know, hopefully that this is something that, you know, is like a purge of some sort, that I can get past all these terrible people, and that if I'm able to push them away and stay in my own self and keep myself entertained and be happy with myself, at some point somebody good will come along. I pray for it. Fuck fairness. It's not about what's fair. Because life is not fucking fair. It's not about what's fucking fair. got to be something more than that. Good people deserve good things to come into their life. Struggle is part of that. If you're willing to struggle to get what you deserve, then you deserve it. So hopefully this is a testimony to that, and only time will tell. I don't think I've ever had anything good. Maybe you've never had anything good. If you really think about it, how do you know? Until you have that really good thing. Anyway, I gotta cut it short before I can't post this. Anyways, you have a good night. Sleep well. Post some comments. Let me know what you're thinking. I want to hear your story. Have a good night. Make sure you eat. And I'll see you.